like it.
What's up, guys? Welcome back.
I can't stop smiling. First off, let me address two things. One, I look like a greasy pig, and I know, so...
One, I look like a greasy pig.
So let's just brush over that. And number two, I'm TikTok famous.
Oh, let me ask you this. What's your standards of being TikTok famous?
No, I'm not famous yet, but I'm on the rise, everybody. I'm on the rise. I went viral... Depending on how you classify viral.
No, that I'll give you one of them's viral.
But the other one's at like 200K views.
Okay. So two. Twice.
And then one of my videos is at like 70K views. The one I just posted is at 10K. And it's just going up from here. I literally went from 200 followers to almost 1,000 in like literally 4 days.
I would say if you can get like, this would be a steep number. 100K followers, I bet. Yeah. Okay, she's TikTok famous.
Yeah, me too. But I think even if I'm like 50, 60K, I'm like mini famous.
I think
like
you're on your way. You're on your way. You're a decent sized creator.
And it's crazy.
And I think you are. Honestly, I do think like it's consistent as you're being. And I see all the things you have drafted. You'll be fine. You'll get there.
I have so many drafted.
Yeah.
But the only thing is I'm in this niche that I didn't really want to be in, I guess.
But it's okay to be there now.
Right. It doesn't matter because how you got to get it, how you live it, baby. Okay.
But like, why didn't you want to be there? Like you were posting them. So like, obviously you had.
I mean, because I just didn't think it was going to take off like that. Like I didn't really have a niche. I was doing kind of a little bit of everything, but that doesn't work.
No.
That doesn't work on TikTok. Like you have to literally find
It doesn't work on anything really.
No.
You have to have a
niche. You have to have a niche. And then once you have your following, and then you can,
core audience.
Then you can do whatever the hell you want.
Yep. You build a core audience where you know you're going to get the views and the shares and shit.
Yeah.
And then once they're in, like they're bought into you. But for now, people are buying into
the content that I'm making. And it's very targeted towards like healthcare / nurses. But that's fine because that's a huge, like if you type in like hashtag nurse on like the hashtags, there's like 9 billion tags with that. So it's like, okay, I'm good.
Well, yeah.
And I found my sweet spot. I wanted to post. So I'm just like doing the damn thing. And I'm about to have an Amazon store soon. I've already like decided, but I can't figure out how to do it. So I have to sit down.
I'll help you do that.
I need you to help me.
Because that is something that's like, I was literally talking to my mom about this morning. It's not like that's just TikTok. Like you literally can send that to everyone, put on all of your socials, and literally like even like, just your family and friends. Like, hey, we all shop on Amazon. Every time you use it, can you just go through this link?
Right.
Instead of typing Amazon in, go to this link.
Yep.
We used to do it for another person.
And it's dope. It's dope because
I just saved it like in my tag.
I have a lot of little things that I can share, I think, that have to do with healthcare. Like that little like face ice thing I use, like from Amazon. I could easily say, because it helps me. I use it when I'm super,
but you don't
super
have to
sleepy.
Sell specific products, right? It's anything through your
link. But if I post it like on TikTok and I like talk about the product, then it's more likely people would want it. And even if it's just 10-15 people who buy it, like if they can go through my link and get it that way, it's like 5%
Look, I'll tell you this.
Of sales.
I know how many fucking packages you have from Amazon a week. You're going to make money just off yourself. Mm-hmm. Like you're
money back.
Yeah, you're basically just getting a discount.
And like scrubs and stuff. Like people ask me at work, like, where'd you get your scrubs? Like they're so cute. And like I don't wear like figs and like
Fig.
It's like it's a really like high end scrub brand.
There's a high end scrub brand.
Yeah, there's multiple. There's like Grey's Anatomy. There's Figs, but like
Grey's Anatomy.
Mm-hmm. I've had Grey's Anatomy before, but I just get them from Amazon, and I get because like if you buy Fig scrubs, you're paying.
I don't like that word. It's just a weird.
I don't like figs altogether. Like figs are
I've
gross.
never had a fig.
They're gross.
Growing up, my dad had a friend named Fig.
I knew a fig too.
The word itself is just a weird word.
Yeah, fig. Yeah, not appealing. But that's the name of it. And like you're paying like $200 for a set. Where on Amazon,
$200. Mm-hmm.
Close to that with the shipping and tax and all that.
A military.
It's ridiculous. And the ones I get, I'm paying $70 for top and bottom. And people are like, where are you getting that from? And I'm like, Amazon. So like if I can like get another pair and do like a little showing on.
Yeah, I never knew that scrubs cost that much.
They're expensive and it's fucking ridiculous. I don't understand why. Because it's like Some of them are like Healing Hands is another brand that I really like.
Healing Hands.
And it's, I don't know. It's a trap, basically. You can go to like Walmart and get them like Cherokee, but then they feel like they're not comfortable. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, but that's the thing. You're not going to Walmart expecting comfort.
No, it's just cheap. You can get like a set for like $40.
Honestly though, if it was me, that's what I'd be doing. I'm a cheap bitch.
Yeah.
You don't understand. Well, you do understand. You know me. But like that, I would get like when I was a server, I'll buy the cheapest shoes from Walmart, and I'd wear them literally until
your toes are popping out.
Soles were flapping off.
Yeah, I think if you wear figs, you're like one of those nurses who are annoying to me. Like those
You're just classifying anyone who wears figs.
No, but like a lot of girls, they come in and they like have their shirt tucked in and their pants hiked up, and then they have like their stethoscope on. And they have like 6 rolls of fucking tape.
Do they look any better?
They're cute, but like I ain't here for a fashion show. I'm here to get in, wipe this ass, and get the fuck out. I'm not here to look good. And
my thing is like I don't.
But they're just up to the nines. Like they have everything. They have the little like they have like a little custom like name badge and like all this shit. I'm like, I don't give a damn. I have a pen in my pocket. There cannot be
that big of a difference between a $40 pair of scrubs and a $200 pair of scrubs.
It's the way they look, and like if you're wearing figs, people can tell by just looking at your outfit. Oh, those are figs, because it's like
only fellow nurses can. Because if I walked in, y'all all look like you're in the same thing to me. Mm-hmm. That's how I really feel. Like who gives a shit?
Just these nurses. I don't know. It's definitely weird. Bitches. For real, though. I'm like, I'm a nurse. I'm the bare minimum nurse. Like, I do my job. I do it well. But I got a pen in my pocket and my stethoscope on my neck. And that's about it. I got a basic name badge. Got some basic scrubs.
You basic bitch.
Yeah, but being a basic bitch, like, for real, is not, like, I don't know. In the setting I'm in, a lot of nurses. But, like, in the hospital, all these young nurses, like...
Doing the most.
Yes, like, you know, they're getting up 3 hours early to get ready for work
because they're new, man. They try to meet a doctor out here. Is that a thing?
Yeah, I've had doctors that have hit on me at my last job.
Fuck any?
No, I was with you the whole time, dude. Like, no.
Oh, well, I meant
like, if I wasn't with you then there was one specifically that, yeah. Whoa, he was fine. He follows me on Instagram and he follows me. We're friends on Facebook.
You're telling me that there was a guy while we were together that you would have fucked had we not been together? He's the only
person I've ever met in the healthcare field thus far that I think I would actually like get it on with.
Then why didn't you get it on with him?
So I was dating you.
Oh,
but we did go through a rough patch and he was on my mind. I ain't gonna lie. But he's not on my. He's in another country. He's like gone. Yeah, we almost broke up at one point when we were in when
I was still
Columbus.
In Elyria?
Yeah.
We weren't even technically together yet, dating.
I know, but we were almost like ended things. I guess. I don't know. If
right before I moved. No, we were not dating. We didn't start dating until we went on the cruise, which I was already in Columbus at that point.
Where was I working though?
I don't know.
I don't remember either, but I was working.
You were already in Columbus. You were probably already out there.
Yeah.
Because when we first were talking. We were not dating, though, when I lived in Elyria.
Yeah.
So I can't even be mad at that one.
Well, he was on my mind, and hopefully he doesn't listen to this because it's pretty obvious. He's the only one that follows me on Instagram that, is a doctor.
He didn't know that until you just said it. Well, he doesn't know who...
What up?
Honestly, though, he still could hear this and not know.
I mean, I don't really care. I'll throw his name out. Just kidding. I would not. I'll show you him, though. You would be like, what?
Yeah, show me him right now. Show me him right fucking now.
I will.
Am I going to think he's cute?
I don't know. He's good looking. He definitely let himself go, though. I ain't going to lie.
Well, now you better hope he's not listening.
Oh, I'm at that TikTok. Ooh, I got to get off TikTok.
It's honestly becoming a problem. You need to just schedule yourself times where you post. What are you just on there for?
To just get out of here because you act like you wouldn't be on that shit, too, if you were going viral. You'd be on it. Shut the fuck up. You were just haterade.
That's not hating, but, you shouldn't live on the platform. You should be creating for the platform, not just scrolling.
These are not good photos.
Oh, no. You gotta... What?
He was so...
He was on your mind. He has a whole ass family?
No, he's single. Him.
Who are all these kids in all his photos?
His sister's kids. He's single. And he would talk about these girls that...
You can have him.
He would talk about these girls that,
I'm gonna pop a picture of him up right here. So you guys can comment below.
Talk about these girls at work that, were really pushy on him getting. He was dating a girl for a few months, and she knew he was a doctor, obviously, and he made a lot of money. And she was like really pushy about getting a ring, and so like he would always talk to us about like his girls. Like he's like, yeah, like she's like pushy about me getting her ring, so he broke up with her. He's like, I'm not doing this. Like basically, I have too much. He's like, I have too much going on with myself if to be like just settling down with anybody.
Dude, this thing behind my eye, I think I have a disease. It just be hurting.
Is it like? I've had that. I wonder if your blood pressure's high.
I don't know how to explain it.
Put your arm out.
How would you tell if my blood pressure?
Well, this is your pulse.
I have a normal pulse. I can feel it.
Yeah, your pulse is usually lower.
I can literally feel my pulse. Like at all times.
I don't think your blood pressure's high either. I wonder what it is though.
I don't know. Don't be fucking rubbing on me like that after you just talked about old fucking doctor.
Oh, yeah, he's in another country
about
though.
Him squeezing
but
me.
he does go to Colorado every now and then.
What are you saying? You about to fuck him when he comes to visit? Like,
we can hang out with him.
No, we can't. Not now.
We
could have before.
I'm kidding. I barely know the guy.
You know I'm enough for him to be on your goddamn mind.
I know. It was weird when he added me on Facebook. I was like, okay, doctor, I see you. And then he followed me on Instagram, so he'd be seeing all my thought pics.
He likes him?
No, not usually. Mm-hmm. But I don't really pay attention to who likes my shit.
You lying, bro.
I really don't. I hide the likes. I don't give a damn.
I had mine too.
Because you can't see the like count anymore, so I don't care at all. I don't look for anybody. I really don't know. Like, if you don't like any of my photos, I would have no idea.
Yeah, I only know that you liked my last one because you commented on it.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, she likes the hair now.
Well, yeah. It's grown on me.
You said you like it better than when I have regular hair.
I do. It's definitely more fits you better, but I did not fuck with the first day you got it done. It did not look like this. Very macho. Very macho. And yeah, in that photo you do look macho.
I am macho. I just realized I don't have that shirt on. I changed for my meeting with my boss.
What shirt?
I had on my fucking Snoop Dogg shirt.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, because we were matching. I didn't want gin and juice across the top when I was on the phone with my manager. So I cut it off real quick.
They don't give a fuck.
It's my main manager. Like, he's like a VP, so I was like, maybe not. But also, his son was crawling around under the desk because they're getting ready to go to Rockies game, and his son's all excited because he's going on the field.
Aw, that's cute.
Yeah. So, here we are. But,
I want to try this. Did you crack it, like, freshly open?
Yeah. That's why I got this little guy. It's good. You've been fucking hating on him, but that one's good.
This one is good. The one I had, cherry limeade.
These are,
this reminds me of Cody Rigsby.
Gatorade Fit. Am I supposed to know who that is, too?
The one on Peloton. Oh. The gay guy.
Yeah.
He'd be drinking
those.
So,
I think that they are trying to be, like, Prime.
They are, like, every... Did you see fucking...
Change the fucking game.
What's it called? Pedialyte. They have, like, Pedialyte or Electrolyte now.
Yeah. Well... I've been drinking regular Pedialyte for years after.
I know, but they changed it.
Honestly, I'm probably gonna get Pedialyte when we go to Vegas in a couple weeks. Pedialyte's the move.
Yeah, I'm not. You guys, I mean, you all are about to turn up, but me.
Oh, here we go.
Me, on the other hand, I'm not.
I'm money on the fact that you're blacked at that pool party.
I won't be.
I'll put.
I won't be blacked. I'll be feeling good, but I'm not doing what I did.
That 3 different pool parties and a party bus. It'll be 5 p.m. I
could go through that whole thing and not drink a single drink.
You're not, but you can. Anyone can. It doesn't mean you're going.
I'll probably get 1 or 2 drinks at each pool party. They're expensive,
regardless. On the bus for free.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have a friend there too. Like, you're definitely. I'm gonna believe this when I see it, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at you already backtracking. Like, yeah.
I'm just thinking I want beer though, but I can't.
Why?
Because I'll be sicker than a dog.
Yeah, I'm not drinking beer at the pool parties.
No.
Catch me on some fucking vodka
I want to get
sodas.
some good food.
Well, yeah.
When we're there.
Okay, let's hear it. What kind of food you want?
Oh, I don't know. I do want to go to one of those places that you get those really cool looking drinks that have like cotton candy and stuff and they pour it in, like the sugar factory. But you don't have to go with me. Jacob will go with me.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Jacob will go with me.
You don't like they have those all over. It's not like a Vegas thing.
Really?
They have one in Cleveland, I believe.
I've only seen it at Vegas. I would only do it at Vegas.
I think Cleveland has one.
Really? I would never just go to go.
Why
I would only want it because it's like right in the middle of everything.
I'll go if you go do one thing with us.
What?
Take a scorpion shot.
No.
Come on, dude.
No.
Me and Justin already done it, so I'll do it again if I have to.
Why? What is why? Just to say you've done it? Just to be cool, feel cool for fucking coolness. I'm cool on that.
Well, we were doing it as a group thing, so it was fun.
Well,
Actually, though, only 4 of us out of probably about 20 did it.
Absolutely not.
Brandon wouldn't even do it with us. His sister did it with us.
No, I would never. I would never.
You couldn't really. It was just a crunchy.
I don't give
shot,
a
basically.
single shit. I would never.
It was honestly like this long.
Yeah, I would swallow it whole.
Yeah, Lexi did, and then she puked it up whole as well.
Oh my god.
There was a.
I would kill myself. If that came up, I would just kill myself.
Dead.
I don't care if I puke.
Oh, can you imagine if it was alive? You think it would sting your tongue while you're trying to chew it?
I don't know, Dill. I cannot even think about that. I would never take that. Never.
Would you take any kind of bug in a shot?
No.
What about like a tequila worm?
No. Why? When I could just take tequila, like what is the point of the worm?
It's fun.
Unless the worm has like some hallucinogenic effect in it, I'm not doing it.
So you would do it then?
Yes. If it's gonna get me like turned up to another degree, not just.
You just said you weren't even gonna drink.
No. But the
and
only way.
Trying to get turned up to another
the only
degree.
way I would do a bug shot is if it had some sort of toxins in it that would make you hallucinate or make you feel like you're. No, it doesn't.
It does.
Or like you're on like acid or LSD. Then I would do it.
So why don't we just do acid or LSD?
No, I'm not. No. Because I don't know. I'm not. But
if there's a place to find it, it's Vegas.
I'm cool.
I've never done it. Like
I haven't either.
Hallucinogenic.
Me either, and I don't want to.
I do.
Sometimes you get caught in that.
You don't want to do mushrooms anymore? You're changing your mind?
Psilocybin's different though. It's because it's natural. Acid and LSD are not natural.
I would 100% do any of them.
I would do psilocybin 100%, but it's a natural thing. Same thing as like marijuana. It's natural, so I feel safer doing it. But like if it's man-made, I'm cool. I'm cool on that. No, thank you.
Man makes some fun shit though.
Yeah, they do, but they also make some dangerous shit and laced shit. Like I'm cool.
Like off of just like acid or LSD, can you like fucking die from just that?
I think you can overdose, but I think it's also you can kill yourself.
Well, I wouldn't.
Because you would have
like you'd be tripping balls.
Yes.
I wouldn't do enough to where I'd potentially overdose anyway. I just want a little bit to see how I'm gonna react.
No, I have no desire to do that.
I do.
Unless it comes from a bug. Like I said, unless it's natural. If it's a
what
natural
about, like,
thing,
those
it's different.
Toads? You know those.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know Mike
Something
Tyson
like that.
does that shit. He'd be licking a toad.
Yeah, I would do that.
You would lick a toad.
I wouldn't lick a toad. I would just say, can we get the juice from the toad and give it to me that way? I don't want to lick the toad.
He used to be licking toads all day. He's a wild dude.
Is the guy who bit the ear?
Yeah.
Yeah, he must be wild.
You know he has his own
gummies that have an ear bitten out.
It's an ear with a bite out of it. It's fucking edibles now.
That's a good brand.
100%.
Great branding. Yeah.
Great marketing. Oh, what a guy.
Isn't he like demented now?
What do you mean?
Like from getting too many blows to the head, isn't he like nuts?
I mean, I'm sure he has CTE, but like he hosts his own podcast and shit now.
And does he make sense?
Yeah.
Is it cohesive?
He's always.
Is there someone like prompting him, keeping him like,
no,
hey?
He's always stoned out of his mind because like he's getting high on it. Like, he's smoking weed.
Does he ever lick toads?
Yeah.
On air?
I'm sure. Because he was doing weird shit on Logan Paul's podcast.
Does he have them as pets?
I don't think so.
I wonder if it feels good for them.
I wonder. I wonder, like, how much can one toad produce? Like, does it ever run out?
No.
Like, you know, can you do, like, 30 licks and now the toad's done?
No, I'm sure it does it forever.
Suck the toad dry.
Is it like it's venom?
I don't know. I don't really know.
Ew.
I'm not an expert
I wonder what
here.
it tastes like.
But, yeah, his podcast is literally called Hot Boxing. And so he's always just high as fuck.
That's funny.
And so he's all over the place. But it's not bad. I follow it. It's not bad. I only listen if it's somebody like interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, that's the fucking move these days, bro. If you're big, actually no, you can't be just any celebrity to have a podcast because you still gotta like talk some good shit.
Yeah, it's people. I don't give a fuck what you have to say. You just look good. You're just there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what you have to talk
but
about.
But like, if you're like somebody like that,
honestly,
you can spin this shit into some.
I don't care about celebrities. Period. I don't
shit.
know any fucking celebrities, but I don't care. The only one I care about is Drake.
Would you listen to his podcast?
Yes.
Oh, I would love. Let's fucking just talk about him now, guys.
Honestly, never mind. Let's not. Haha, just kidding.
Oh no, we're fine. So you know the GOAT, Aubrey Graham, Drizzy Drake just dropped the album, and before we get into the album, let's talk about like the rollout of the album, really, because there wasn't much of a rollout. He literally
it was just like sprung.
Randomly announced it, said midnight dropping, but so.
I think he did that because...
We'll talk about that in a minute. He announced Table for One, which is like his new show on Sirius.
Good name.
And as soon as I saw him promote that, I'm like, oh, he's probably dropping a few tracks on here. Then a few hours later, he announced the album, said midnight. And so last night, we popped on the music.
I fell asleep.
He did an hour-long mix before he ran through the album front to back.
Which was dope.
Yeah, I love when he does those mixes. Like, there's always stuff like I would never... And he has very wide range of music. Like, he doesn't...
He opened with Harry Styles, but it was like a slowed down...
Chopped and screwed Harry Styles.
Yeah, but it was good.
But, like, he doesn't listen to, like, mainstream shit.
At all.
Like, he always... But I guess he can't. You gotta stay ahead of the curve. And, like, so he's always, like, overseas type shit anyway. Like, he always just these random things. But the mix was good. He put a couple of his songs in there. They were just throwaways. Good little songs. And then we get to the album. Honestly, never mind. And so it's getting a lot of hate. We're only a day in, but it's getting a lot of hate right now. I think that the only reason it's getting hate is because it was not expected. I think... So it was dropped as a dance album. It's not even a hip-hop album. And I think that if it was marketed as, hey, it's a dance album, people would be like, oh. Like, I think some people would have just sat it out. But
you already go to a different mindset going into it.
Yeah, but smart, though, not to put it out personally, because, like, then you're getting these streams regardless. Like, think about, it's number one.
Yeah, y'all are going to hate, but y'all are still playing it through.
And that's my thing. If you're hating, I don't want to see you dancing this shit in the club this summer.
This is a very club-heavy type of thing. 100%. It's going to be easily remixed. It's
going to be weaved into every DJ
personally
set.
Have been waiting for an album like this from him for a very long time. I thought CLB was going to be a vibe like this, like more singing, more like beats, vibes.
I wanted more different singing than this for an album, which is what I thought CLB was. I thought it was going to be more like, and I'm not hating it. And here's, like, I can't rate it as harshly as I want to because it's not a hip hop album.
This is about to be one of my top favorites from him.
Oof, it's already my least favorite project from him. And that's not like that. See, that's not even taking anything away from it. It's because of the type of music it is. Which there's some good songs.
Which I'm a kind of gal.
I know you are. And
I love it. I'm so fucking lit. I play it all day long.
Yeah, I mean, I'm playing it all the time right now too. We're a day in, so like I need to like really process it. Like that's why like people are going crazy on Twitter, and there wasn't even enough time for people to digest the whole album.
People do that though. They just love to jump down people. People were coming from CLB. People were talking shit about that too. It's like.
And now they're backtracking, saying this makes CLB look like a masterpiece.
And it's like, y'all just want to talk shit. And, like, whatever. I personally really like it. I think it's a very good vibe. I think it's not something that he typically does. And I just think it's, like, a whole, like, he usually has maybe one track that sounds like this on every album. Or, something kind of similar to this.
I think he could have put 3 more rap songs in and people wouldn't be hating on it.
Yeah, and if you would have, like, split it up, like, every third or fourth song, like... Well, he only has a few, but like every second song, third song, something else, or like more features. If you would have had more features, people would have been like, oh, okay. Like,
there's a couple of them where, like,
he could have had Sway Lee on this. That was a perfect album for his ass.
There's like, I think he wanted this one for himself. And I'll get to this after, like, what I'm about to say, because I do have a theory here. But, like, Sticky, I wish he would have done more of that. Because that's a dance beat, but he's rapping.
I love it.
And I want some more of those. Like, if you would have put
I love Text Go Green.
If you would have had... Yeah, that's a good song. But, like, if you would have had 3 where he's rapping over house beats, I don't think it would have been as big of a deal. I think people would have received it a lot better. But it's... He's built up. And when you're at that level, you're going to get hate no matter what you drop. And that's the same thing with CLB. Views takes hate still, which is fucking insane to me. It's his best album ever. I just don't understand it. But I think, like, the people who... really like Drake are gonna fuck with it.
People who talk shit are people who fucking like fucking God's Plan and fucking
only radio hits.
The radio hits. Like my friends are like saying that like, oh, I didn't like it. And I'm like, you guys only listen to the songs that come on the radio, the songs that are in the fucking top 100 on Spotify or Apple Music. Like I know, but like the ones that last and stick, like the heavy hitters that he puts out. Like you guys like Hotline Bling and God's Plan. This album isn't for you. No, because these are not.
Did you see what Drake said?
These are not like.
Here's what I was gonna say before I say what he said. So. I respect the fact that he did what the fuck he wants to do.
As you should.
You're the biggest artist in the world, and I think that for most people, that would scare them from doing what they want to do. And
I think that's right. He's giving us so much music,
he's been wanting to do this for a while, and he finally did it. So I'm like, okay, I respect it. You did what you wanted to do. and you knew that people weren't going to receive it well.
Right. I think that's why he also put out COB and this so close to each other, and he's going to do another one. I think he's like
the next
compensating
one's Scary
for...
Hours. Though. And the first Scary Hours was 2 songs. The second one was 2 songs. I think it's only a couple songs. But anyway, he said, like, he posted a video of himself, and he said, it's all good if you don't get it yet. And, like, he has a song playing in the background. He said, that's what we do. We wait for you to catch up. We in here, though. We caught up already. On to the next. My goodness. And I think that he's not wrong. Like, he's at the pulse of music. Like, he knows what the fuck it is, and he knows where it's going, and he's setting the trend. Kanye said before that he wants to do a fucking, like, house music type album. And honestly, how different is this from 808s and Heartbreak or Yeezus? Like, it's completely off script. And those albums got hate, too. And now years later... They're fucking critically acclaimed.
I think it's like...
It's a risk.
It's beautiful. To me, I think it's like, wow. Like, he's been wanting to do this.
And you're a multifaceted
and you're putting...
artist.
He said it took him like 6 or 7 months to do. So obviously he's put a lot of time and effort into it.
No, that's not a lot of time for him.
Well, Post Malone made it in a fucking 10 hours.
Yeah, but like Drake with albums, he usually takes so long.
Well, I don't know. I think that you wanted to do this, so you do whatever the hell you want. I think you... can do whatever the hell you want because you're going to have listeners regardless of what you do. And even if maybe only 2 or 3 of these songs become like popular,
the more people listen to it, I think the more they're gonna
it's so good. It is so good.
I just wish that like
there's only one that I cannot handle.
5 songs didn't have like the same beat basically. Like,
yeah,
it felt like copy paste shit. And like I wish
but that's
that
a lot
the beats,
of dance music. I mean, they're different beats, but like
I know, but it felt like last night when I was listening to it because it was off the radio station, so I couldn't see the songs. I thought the first 4 songs were all the same. So like that's one complaint, but still, like I said, I can't rate this the way I would rate a rap album because it's not a rap album. And I think that that's what people need to do is like don't take this as a rap album. It's not.
Well, no, he has like a few explicit songs on it.
You can't compare this. People are like, oh, it's like if you're reading this, it's too late just because it's a surprise drop. I'm like, that doesn't mean fucking shit. It just means it's a surprise
And that was a
drop.
Banger. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, and that's what they're saying. They expected that. But just
you can't expect that every single time, though. And it's like, he's not, but he's not gonna, keep doing the same things over and over and over and over again. Like, he's getting older too. It's like, I don't care.
He's gonna be back to rapping real soon.
Yeah, he's never gonna stop rapping. That's like what he does. But I think he's also someone who likes to sing, who likes to do stuff like that. And I personally love it. That's my favorite kind of Drake, is the albums that are slower and where he's singing. Like, you put on like a song where he's just like heavy rapping, I'm like, ugh.
That's what I want. Give it to me.
But everyone's different.
I like singy Drake too. But rapping Drake just does something to my soul.
These ones, I don't know. This album, it's very good. I don't know. It's like not like More Life, but there's a few songs that kind of remind me of More Life. I think so. Similar. More Life was not all that, though. That's just my least favorite for him.
I wouldn't say it's my least favorite. It's very good.
No, it is not. It's all right. For me, it's all right.
Scroll through. I bet you got a lot of those in rotation.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot that I do, but there's some I don't like. But honestly, every album that he has out, I love them all.
And everyone hates on him first. He's too big for people not to hate on him.
Well, and people just love to hate. It doesn't matter what you're doing. I'm like, I am nobody. I'm nobody in these streets. But I mean, on the TikToks I post, people are always trying to
it's just the nature of the
negative. And it's just like, like it's what people do.
You see Drake in person, you're not going to say, your album's trash, bro. No one's going to say it to Drake.
And let one of these songs come on and you're going to be dancing to it. Anyone who's talked shit, they should be glued to the damn chair if the song comes on. I told somebody
today, I was like, dude, when I'm going to Vegas in a few weeks, and this thing's going to be all over every pool party.
Everywhere.
It's that honestly, vibe. I feel like that's what, Drake don't get a lot of club play. His songs really don't get club play.
No.
These ones are. And I think he made them specifically for that reason. But as soon as he dropped the track list, do you remember what I said to you? This is my theory, which I've seen a couple other people backing. So he dropped the track list and it was just NVM. And I was like, maybe it's a double album. And the fact that like he put the rap part at the end leads me to believe there could potentially be
more. Yeah.
A second one that's straight up rapping.
Right.
Which if he does that, people are immediately back in. Like, he's immediately redeemed and everyone's fucking with him.
But you guys are annoying. Like,
I agree.
Everyone's like, oh, that song is so good. That song is fucking trash.
Yep. I wouldn't say it's trash. I think it is a very good song.
But compared to other songs on the album, it's not good. Like, it is not good. It's not cohesive. It's not good.
It's not better than the last Drake and 21 Savage song.
No.
It's not. But
no.
It's actually the worst Drake and 21 Savage
It's
song.
not good. I think it's just people were so like over it, and it's the last song. They're like, oh, finally, this song is so good.
People skipped right to it. They just wanted. I think that it's like when. This is gonna sound bad. When you take like a girl who's not super attractive, but you put her around a lot of ugly chicks and she looks better.
Yeah,
that's what that song is.
Of course. And
that's how I think people are viewing it, because everyone's sucking that song.
Why gotta be a chick? Why can't it be a man too?
I mean, it can be, but I feel like people don't look at groups of guys that way.
Yeah, I don't look at.
Oh, there's the ugly friend. You know when there's an ugly girl. No offense, guys.
And the girl also knows, so don't point it out.
I mean, I wasn't going to call anyone out. I'm just talking in general here. But yeah, so I think there could potentially be a theory where Honestly is an album. And
which would make sense if that's the top, because then the first part.
My thing is, here's my real one big complaint with this is the artwork. The artwork gave me real Summer 16 vibes.
And it's very gritty. It's very gritty.
You know, like the Orange Revenge, like from when Summer 16 and shit was out? That is exactly what I got from this.
It definitely...
I was like, let's fucking go.
It gave, like, Scary Hours, too, kind of, for me. It's definitely that font, like, gothic, like, very, like...
I barely read it.
Yeah, I couldn't even read. I was like, what the fuck does this say?
The comma looks horrible.
But I love the effect it has when it's, like, melting down.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cool. Like, the watercolor.
But yeah, so if he drops, like, a second part, cool. I mean, if he doesn't, I'm not going to be upset. But I really hope that Scary Hours is more than 2 songs. I hope it's like, it's an EP, so it's not going to be long. But give me 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 4 or 5. Just fuck this summer up one time with some hard shit.
I liked it.
Now let's go.
I liked it, and that's all I got to say about it. And if you didn't like it, well, then I don't want to listen to none of it.
At the end of the day, you don't got to listen to it. So, like, it is what it is.
You don't, but I don't want to hear nobody listening to it then.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Because you cannot hate on it and then be dancing and bopping your head to it. Like, no.
Because here's the thing. It's still debuting at number 1, so somebody likes it. They're just not going to
We all like it. Everyone's listening to it. You guys are all, whether you're trying to understand it, whether you're trying to make yourself like it, whatever you're doing.
I will say I've listened through 3 full times and, like, some sporadic ones. It's grown on me every time. The beats play better in a car than they do headphones.
They are bops.
But I think that goes back to the type of music it is. Like, it's meant to be played loudly. Like, it's not meant for, like, just to be in your ears.
No, it's not meant to be just, it does make you want to just, like, sway and move and dance. And it makes me want to do all types of arm shit. Like, feel like I'm, like, you know those glowing gloves you can get?
With the fingertips?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here,
you want to just turn all the lights off and then get some,
No, we're
laser
not doing
lights.
That. What I thought it was gonna be was more like, what are those songs called? Why can't I think of them?
What are you looking through text for?
I'm actually going to find this other topic. But, no, I thought it was gonna be like Signs and like Passion Fruit. I thought those were the vibes I was gonna get. Because if he'd give me like those rapping vibes over house beats.
No, this is dance.
I would have been cool with it.
Dance. I love it. I've been waiting for this my whole life.
You're definitely the outlier though for loving it immediately.
I know I am, but I'm also someone who loves this kind of music. I love beats. I could listen to just beats. Like,
you'd only do listen to beats.
I have songs where there's no words. There's really no words.
And even the ones that do have words, I don't even think you know. But
I'm very beat oriented. Like, I wanted to be a DJ for the longest time. But like, I wanted to be like a house mixed with a little bit of hip hop, but like, you know, like playing at like a nightclub, but like
where you're mixing like rap verses over
with like EDM
beats.
And house beats and all this type of shit. Like, that was like my dream job for a while there. I love beats. If there's a good beat, I'm in. I am in.
Trust me, yeah. I'm very well aware. But anyway, let's move along here. We'll get off of Drake's dick for a little bit.
Dude, let's talk about
I had something to go ahead.
I had a dream last night. Let me just talk about this dream real quick. And then I'll talk about me grabbing your face the other night.
Oh my God.
So I've been like having these crazy dreams lately. And last night I had a dream that I was going to
I had a dream.
You were in it. I'll be in every dream I dream.
You're in none of my dreams.
You're in all my dreams. But I was going to sign up for a tanning bed.
For a tanning.
And I was sitting in there, and this woman, I was just like, I want a month subscription or whatever the fuck package, and I don't want anything. Yeah, I just want like the middle bed. Like, I don't want anything like a high end tanning bed. I don't want like a low end. I want a middle bed. Well, she was just ignoring me, so I like caused a scene, and I was like,
I've never been to a tanning salon where they had different beds.
Yeah, they have like different tiers. Yes. Every salon I know has one. But anyways, so then I
Oh,
was
no,
like,
stand-up
I was
lay
just
down
like
and
yelling
spray.
at this lady, and I told her basically like, you're not helping me at all. Like, give me someone else who's gonna help me because you're just ignoring what I'm saying and you're just sitting
Probably
here.
one person working.
So then so another guy came up to me and he was like, oh, he's like, well, that kind of sounds like this package. He was like, it's one where like you guys are all kind of in one room together.
What?
And it was Dylan. It was so weird. And I was like, okay. My cousin Becca was working there. And I was like, what the fuck? So he leads into this room. It is one big orgy room. There are like adults. There are kids.
Fucking?
There's Becca's in there like working this orgy room. There was no tanning beds. It was pitch black. And I was
Why was
like,
there kids in an orgy?
I have no idea.
You're weirdo for having dreams.
It
of
was
kids in an
crazy.
orgy.
It was just like moms bringing kids. It was just like, I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I immediately ran out of there and I was just like, what the fuck? I'm like, I said I wanted a tanning bed. I never said I wanted to join an orgy party. Like, what? And he was like, oh, I thought you were like speaking in code basically. And I was like, and why is my cousin here? Like,
You said you worked there. So
I
she,
know,
like,
but she was like a
monitoring the orgy?
cocktail waitress at the orgy party, I think. I don't know. But I was
Honestly,
like,
though, that sounds kind of fire. Like, if I'm at an orgy and someone's handing out cocktails, I'm kind of in.
yeah, it was ridiculous. I was like, oh, hell no. It smelled like must and ass in there. It was so
How
hot and
many
sweaty.
people is the minimum for an orgy?
I think like maybe 5 or 6.
That's a lot. How many people were in this room?
20,
How
30.
How young were these kids?
I think this mom was also like, she was tricked. She didn't know what was going on.
Were these children partaking?
No, like she was just walking in with them, and they were like probably 5 and 6, literally 5 and 6. And I did not stay in the room long enough to see what these.
Well, how the fuck could they be talking in code? She got kids.
I don't.
with
It
her.
was a dream. I don't know, but I was like, as soon as I realized what was going on, I was like, oh hell no.
What if that doctor would have been there?
Then it would not have been an orgy. It would have been one-on-one classic sex, not an orgy. I would never do
What
an
if you
orgy.
already had a couple people involved?
I would say, I'm out. But you were there too, but not in the orgy. You were going there to tan. And I was like, my boyfriend comes here to tan, and he just goes to a regular tanning bed.
No, I
was
don't.
like,
No, I don't. You fucking flipped the light on. I'm in
no,
there
he's
fucking
like, they're like,
crazy.
no, he's one of our top guys here. No, but I was like, my boyfriend recommended this place. Like, he said he uses like the middle
I got one of them
bed.
fucking big masks on with the noses out.
I love those. I want to go to sleep no more so bad. Like, you'd be scared shitless in there.
They're not actually doing anything though.
No,
so
but you would be so afraid.
It's just a party.
I know, but you would never go.
I'm gonna be afraid.
You would be afraid.
I'm not afraid of just masks.
People walking around in masks. It's pitch
That
black.
doesn't scare me. Literally, there's not a lot of things like that actually scare me in person. It's when I watch something and then it's in my head later. I get in my own head. The things themselves don't actually scare me. It's myself making shit up.
Yeah,
that
but it's
scares me.
expensive to go. It's like $500. So, but they also
Hard pass.
They also serve like a nice meal, but that ain't worth that.
Is that at Halloween time?
It's all year.
Oh,
It's in New York.
my one of my friends from Denver actually asked if I would want to go to New York at Halloween time.
Oh, it was fun. I went on Halloween time,
Yeah, he
and
was like,
I
hey, I'm thinking
was.
about going down there, meeting up because we have a New York office. So he's like, some of the guys from the New York office are talking about all of us coming out. He said, so if you got a travel bug at Halloween and you want to come with me, let me know.
Yeah, it was lit. It was so fun.
Yeah, so who knows? Maybe we'll go to Sleep No More.
Well, don't go without me.
I mean, I was gonna ask you if you wanted to go. You also have friends who live out there. Oh shit! Fucking smack my mic around.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. So you want to
See
talk
what
about
the
your
job's
other
looking
fucking
like.
dream?
Oh, I don't even know what it was, but the other night.
Look, no, I'll start because you don't even fucking know what happened. It's a very rare occasion these days that we're in bed together because of like her schedule. Like she'll be up, she'll come in and I'm up at 4:45. So like she'll come in for the last couple hours and I'm asleep. So I usually don't really notice. Well, she came in earlier the other night, and like I'm asleep, but she rolls over, and is like literally on top of my head.
I'm also asleep. Keep that in mind. I don't
She's
know
on
what I'm
top
doing.
of my head, and so like I wake up, I push her off, and then all of a sudden she starts clawing my face.
I was like going like this. I was like squeezing.
I push her hand off, fall back asleep, get woke up again to her grabbing my fucking face, fall back asleep, wake up again, and I'm like, you're fucking grabbing my face.
That is my face. Because it was I was squeezing something squishy in my dream. Like I was.
You said you were rock climbing.
No, I don't know. I was squeezing something, but it was squishy, and I was like, "Oh, that feels good," and I just kept squeezing it.
Is that fucking doctor's dick?
No, it was like it felt like this. It's my dream. It felt like your arm.
What was my face?
But I was just like.
I was like, "Are you fucking serious right now?"
It was so funny.
Let the tables be turned.
I know, I'd be pissed at you.
I grabbed
but the first time you did it, last night you were snoring. I was like,
for real? I even had a nose strip on.
You were snoring so loud before I even fell asleep.
So good.
I pushed you so hard.
I stayed up late last night to watch
stop.
or listen to the Drake album.
Late meaning 10 p.m.
That's late for me.
I was up to
That's late for 28-year-olds. Okay.
Yeah, I was up. I tried to go to sleep, but I could not.
You came in, went like 5 times.
Because I kept trying to go back to bed, and I was like, I can't. I cannot.
Yeah, it is very annoying. So anyway, this is the last thing I have for today that I wanted to ask you about.
It was very annoying.
Did you see the thing about the Google engineer?
The who?
It's an engineer for Google. So.
Oh, the guy who works there?
Yeah.
Okay.
He said that his AI has become self-aware. Like that this thing has a mind of its own now.
Really?
Yeah, and like so he.
Yeah, I believe it.
He alerted the people at Google and they put him on leave. Like, so I don't know what the fuck that means, but it's real fucking creepy.
Yeah, and we're all gonna die. People need to stop fucking with shit like that.
In this book,
like, what makes you want to do that?
You're gonna read in the other one that, like, the Navy SEAL one. This dude gets caught, like, he's trying to kill this guy who, like, has murdered someone else in his life, like, and the president is, like, helping him because he helped the president with something. It's like he has a fucking thing. So the president's like, look, only like 18 people know about this, but I'm going to send you to learn about this thing. And they send him like down in this thing underground that's like, you can't like really know, like, and there's like no frequencies and stuff. And it's like, he puts on like this goggles and it's like an AI thing. But it's like so, and like this shit is probably fucking something like this probably exists. Like they said like the US is the first one to have it like at this level where it's thinking on its own. Like it can do things like so much faster than any, like, process it in like milliseconds,
like a real human.
Yeah, and it has a name, like it has a personality, and like so it's talking to him, and he's like skeptical, and she's like, well, would you like to see something? And she's like, don't worry, the other guy outside here can't hear me. Like he's prepped on it too, like he's aware of what's going on, but it's like in these VR goggles basically. And she pulls up like a 3D image of his girlfriend out to lunch, and she's like, this is real time. Like this is pulled from all these cameras, every angle, like in the area. Like she can hack phones, computers.
She cheating?
No,
she was just out and about.
He's just showing. Like he said, this is, and she was like, do you want to hear what they're saying? And like goes to play out loud.
I want to be one of those.
From like all these, like she can hack literally any device. So like he's looking for this guy who's completely off the grid. He doesn't use phones for this reason, but like the guy he's with had a phone, so they were able to find him like that. And I'm like, this shit is like, he even asks, he's like, so who controls her? And they're like, what do you mean no one controls her? Like she's her own entity.
And
they're like,
why?
They're like, there's no way to shut her off. There's no way to power her down. And she's just like getting more and more aware. So like she's becoming smarter and smarter. And like, he's like, so what's to stop her from like switching sides or like, nothing. Like if that's what she decides, and like they're referring to her like she's a fucking person. Like her name's
this is all
Alice.
a book. This ain't even real.
I know that, but this dude is very like well versed in the government. Obviously, like this isn't a thing, but like most of what everything he writes about is like usually like.
Let's talk about the real situation on Google.
Standard. Well, that's what I'm getting at. Is like,
no,
if this AI has become self-aware, it's only going to get smarter from here.
People need to
There's
stop.
no
with
way
that
to
type
power
of
it
shit.
down.
Why are you guys trying to make humans?
An AI is not necessarily human.
No, it's not. But it has human features. It's not like it's like a. No,
this isn't like a robot. This is just like it's like this little computer was just here, but it has thought capacity and it can control things. Like it can hack into mainframes and fucking all this shit. It's not a human thing. Like it doesn't leave the room it's in, but it has access to all this shit.
That's very powerful.
Yes,
but for only certain reasons, we should be doing that.
But here's the thing:
we should not just be doing that.
If Google has AI to this level, you got to think that the government has something higher.
They've had
and not only that, but that every other government out there is also creating something.
And not every other government is as
powerful.
right. And some people are nuts.
But that's the thing. It doesn't matter if you're nuts. Like, it matters what this AI thinks. And that's the thing. Is like, it can take on a mind of its own. Like, even if it's the United States AI, like, at some point it could just turn and be like, fuck it. Like,
I'm going to Russia. Bye, bitches.
Not even that. Like, I'm just going rogue and I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want because I can. It could literally shut down every fucking electronic device we own, basically. And then what are we gonna do? Like, it could literally destroy the power grid, technically. On that scale of the book, obviously, not like. But I'm sure there's something out there that could do something of that.
Yeah, very capacity. Unsettling. People need to stop with stupid shit. Leave
but
shit
the fact
alone.
that Google put this guy on leave is kind of like
suspect.
Why? Yeah,
sus.
Like, why'd you put him on leave? Like, there ain't a statement about that. Like,
probably because they just did, you know. Put
like
a band-aid so people can just they're probably, I mean, they're dealing with it obviously
trying
under the grid. Like, they don't want people to know what's going on because I'm sure
literally I heard about this from work, like an article that was sent out, like, and it wasn't even an article specifically about that, but like I work in the tech space, like we get stuff from Google all the time, like just because they're at the top of the space, like we're following trends and shit, like seeing stuff. I was like, no fucking way.
That is so scary.
Way. It's creepy as shit, dude.
Don't hack me, whoever you are, because
that's the thing is, like, everything we're saying right now, someone can hack into. Like, someone can hear this. Obviously, a lot of people can because we're gonna upload it to YouTube. But I mean, at this exact moment, if someone cared enough about me or you to listen in, they could hear our conversation just because of this right here. Which is kind of scary how open we are to having this.
I think Apple's in cahoots with people.
It's not just Apple. Every big tech company's in cahoots.
But Apple is the top, for sure.
Well, because it's the most
worldwide.
Common. It's bought by everyone. But like, you're fucking crazy if you don't think Android's in on
and
it.
Like, and the fucking Siri, the Echoes, and like the Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon honestly might be worse than Apple.
I mean, whatever. Just leave me alone. I don't care if you listen to me, but leave me alone.
That's how I feel. I mean, I don't really care because I'm not anyone of importance, but like, it's just creepy to think about. And if AI takes over,
we're all dead.
Yeah, dude.
I'll tell them, turn me into AI.
Well, I think that we will be able
to.
Suck
my brain out and put me into
like, you know how like world. They say you're going to be able to upload your consciousness at some point?
Yeah.
I think that's going to be real.
But I think you have to like basically
shut down your body.
Yeah, you give your life to it and you go. But I would. Count me in. Sign me up.
Right now, just fuck it.
I mean, I'd have to, talk about whoever's doing it further and ask more questions and stuff.
Well, at this point, I think like it'd be like
I'd be a guinea pig. It'd be like a little guinea pig. I mean, like we would be guinea pigs, like the first people to do it.
You would just sacrifice the rest of your life for whoever to upload your consciousness.
But am I alive in this? Am I able to still like?
You can't do anything. It's literally your consciousness is the only thing that exists.
Yeah, but that's my thoughts and me up here. So I'm still in this other world living.
It's not another world. You're just thinking of things. You're not actually living.
But do I feel alive? That's what I want to know.
I don't think so. No.
I think you do.
But like you're not.
It's similar to like people. I think it'd be similar to like Avatar, the movie. Is that what it is? Not Avatar.
Yeah, no, it is. They put their bodies in the pods, yeah.
I think that's, for me, that's what I think it'd be similar to, where your body shuts down, like you're done, but your mind goes somewhere else and you're living in a different dimension. And for the rest of your life, I would do it. Sign me up. But if I'm just there and you just suck my thoughts out and I'm dead, basically, I know.
Well, you just volunteered to be a guinea pig. I don't think like they're going to be able to transfer you to a world immediately. I think that they're going to have to play with people's consciousness to get to that level.
Well, I don't want to be the first one.
You just said you'd be a guinea pig. That's literally the first one.
Not the first one. I would maybe the third batch of people. Once you have it kind of figured out.
That's like people who say they want to go to the fucking space resorts or whatever the fuck they want to do first. You got me fucked up.
Hell no. No desire to go to space. Zero, zip, nada.
I ain't even seen all the cool shit here. I don't want to go see something that might not even be cool.
No, and I'm cool. It's scary up there. Nope. We don't belong up there. No. We don't belong in we don't belong in the ocean, and we don't belong in space. We belong right here on the earth, on the ground.
But the ocean is here, so it's like that one I kind of get.
It's here, but it's not here for us.
That's like saying we don't belong in the air, in planes and shit. But I don't see your ass bitching about getting on a plane and going somewhere.
I don't think, but I'll take a plane. But the ocean, dude, I saw this TikTok. There's a guy who got to the deepest part of the bottom of the ocean. and he's filming it, and it is so crazy down there.
The deepest part of the ocean isn't the deepest part of the ocean, though. Like,
that we know of.
Yeah.
That we know, but he's at the surface, and it is just so. He's the only living organisms they found are
How did
like.
he get down there?
He built a little pod. I don't know.
I'm calling bullshit.
I mean, it might be, but wherever he is, I mean, he's deep in the ocean. Like, it's crazy. It's so deep to the point where, like, the only life down there, I think he said, was these microscopic, like, jellyfish, I think he said, maybe. They're very tiny, and they just feed off the bacteria down there. Weird. But there was nothing else. And the sand down there was different. It was more like dust.
Yeah, I'm sure. That's fucking... No, thank you.
We don't belong down there.
I'm cool with land.
Yeah, me too. Like, going in the ocean, the older I'm getting, the more it's becoming a phobia. Like how your friends went to go whale watching. Fuck that.
They're on a boat.
I don't give a fuck if we're on a boat. I'm not going whale watching. Unless we're on a cruise ship, I'm not going whale watching.
They're not like on a little fisherman's boat. They're on a big-ass tour boat. Like built for whale watching tours. Mm-mm. It's not like they went out on like a little dinghy and they're just fucking floating around where a whale could capsize the entire boat.
I'm cool. I don't care about whales. I'll look at them on documentaries or on Google Images. I do not need to see it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care about whales.
I saw a manatee once up close. It popped up right next to me. I thought I was going to die. For real. I was like, because manatees, you know what they are? They're not cute. They look like little naked ball sacks. No hair.
I'm glad you agree because you're the type to be like, they're so cute.
No, it was like, what the hell? I was just crabbing. We were crabbing in Florida, getting crabs. I had to go make some dinner, and this big blob with this little head popped up out of the water.
You were gonna take the crabs home and eat them?
We did. We catch them. I mean, I would never do it now, but I was young back then. We just get this raw chicken, tie it on a string, and put it down crab holes. It would bite. We'd pull it up, put it in a net.
You just see your dad's family, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some Asian shit, bro. Mm-hmm. I ain't never heard of that in my life.
It was fun. I would just say, can we go crabbing for fun? Like, then we just throw them back in. It was just so fun to do.
And they would scold you?
No. I would say, I don't want to eat them. I don't want to kill them. I just want to... My grandma would kill them. My grandma was ruthless.
But you say that fishing is bad. It's the same thing.
But you're not hurting them.
You don't know that.
No, you're just giving them raw chicken and they gnaw on it and they're eating it. And then once they're eating it, you just scoop them up real quick.
Interesting.
There's no hooks involved. Fishing is rude. If you're not fishing to eat...
Why does it in my ear?
Ew.
It hurts.
I have one in my nose. But yeah, I think fishing is cruel.
All right, you got anything else for these people? We gotta get out of here before the AI hacks us.
I honestly hack my ass. But not my TikTok. Leave that alone.
Well, what if they hack it for the good? They fucking boost your stats.
Well, then, yeah, but it's mine. Don't forget that it's mine. Whoever's listening in, it's not going to become your platform. It's still mine.
I don't think that if they wanted a platform, I'm sure they could just...
They can make their own, and they would pop the fuck off just because they're AI.
But anyway, guys, you know the deal. Like, subscribe, share this shit, listen to Drake's album.
Or don't. But if you don't, then, like I said, I don't want to see no...
Follow Dominique on TikTok. She's trying to get famous here.
Yeah, but none of you guys follow me, at least as far as I know.
Yeah, so...
Which honestly...
So all of you should go follow her.
You're not needed.
I'm trying to have her be a breadwinner here. Start bringing in some funds so I can become a stay-at-home father.
And I also want to bring in funds so I can quit my day job.
Yeah, and then maybe one day I'll just be a stay-at-home dad, you know?
Once I take off, I can get you to take off. Yeah. All I gotta do is put you in some of my videos. People will immediately follow you.
There we go. That's what we like to see.
And he's the only one I'm putting on.
People, baby.
He's the only one I'm putting on. Nobody else. Don't ask.
You're a real one. You know that? All right, y'all. Love you. Talk to you later.
Peace. I got this warhead sticker on my finger.